Pooh loves honey. He loves the way it looks, he loves the way it smells, and he especially loves the way it tastes. Pooh goes to his cupboard one morning because his tummy is rumbly, but everything in his honey pot is empty. Hum-de-dum-doo, no honey for Pooh. Pooh goes to his thoughtful spot and thinks about how hungry he is. He thinks about eating yummy honey, and he thinks about where to get some more. I think I'll go look for honey in the trees, says Pooh. And he does find honey, but it belongs to some bees, and they do not want to share. No honey for Pooh. Pooh keeps looking, and his tummy rumbles louder. Pooh thinks he sees a honey pot, but it's really just his shadow. Hum-de-dum-doo, no honey for Pooh. Suddenly everything is made of honey. Pooh is swimming in a sea of honey. But then his daydream ends, and still no honey for Pooh. Pooh stops at Eeyore's house. He looks around for honey. My tummy sure is rumbly, says Pooh. Have some of these thistles, says Eeyore. But Pooh wants something else, so he draws a picture as a hint. That honey sure looks tasty, says Eeyore. I wish I had some. Hum-de-dum-doo, no honey for Pooh. Pooh continues on his way, and he spots a honey pot, but there's nothing inside. No honey for Pooh. He goes to see Christopher Robin, but no one is home. Hum-de-dum-doo, no honey for Pooh. Then Pooh visits Owl, and hooray, there's so much honey. Sorry, says Owl, I'm saving that for later. Hum-de-dum-doo, no honey for Pooh. Pooh meets Tigger. Do you know where I can find some honey? I sure don't, but if we bounce around, I'm sure we can find some together, says Tigger. They walk and meet Piglet. Do you know where we can find some honey, Piglet? Oh, yes, Piglet replies, here in this tree. They all try to get the honey together. Tigger bounces and helps Piglet up. But Piglet gets stuck. Rabbit comes along and he pulls Piglet out. Then he puts the beehive back in the tree. Hum-de-dum-doo, no honey for Pooh. Next, the friends walk past a stream and a honey pot is floating past. Pooh can't catch it, though. Hum-de-dum-doo, no honey for Pooh. Look, Pooh cries, a honey pot is flying by, and he chases it, but he cannot catch it. Honey is such in a hurry today, says Pooh. Hum-de-dum-doo, no honey for Pooh. Pooh spots another honey pot. He dips in a paw, but nothing comes out. No honey for Pooh. He tries harder and harder, but it will not come out. Hold on, says Piglet, and he returns with all of their friends. Everyone helps Pooh remove the honey. They give him a present. It's a honey pot full of honey. Hum-de-dum-doo, now there's honey for Pooh. And that night, Pooh's tummy and his dreams were full of honey too.